Hi, I'm Roberta Sabatini and today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely Valentine's centerpiece made with flowers and chocolates, and also use the chocolate to make a delicious appetizer for your Valentine's dinner. In order to make the decoration, I'm going to use an oasis bowl, this one. I already soaked it in the water, so you need to soak in the water for about a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to use a glass container. The glass container is larger on the bottom and smaller on the top. And I put some tape, as you can see, where the bowl can stay still. To make sure the oasis stays still, I'm putting some toothpicks, and the toothpicks will go inside the tape. Now that I have secured the oasis with the toothpick, I'm going to start putting the flowers all around. I'm starting with some lilies. I'll cut the lilies about this length, and I'm going to put them right through the oasis, maybe a little bit shorter. In order to put in the oasis, you don't need to do much. You just need to first put the stem, the bottom of the stem, and just push through. I'm now going to use roses. Again, I will try to make them the same length, or just a little bit shorter than the stem of the lilies. So I'll cut it around here, and I'm going to just put it over. So I carry on doing all the rest. On top of the rose, I decided to put a tulip, a red tulip, and on top of the red tulip, I decided to put a red carnation. So I'm going to carry on doing all the oases all around until it comes out to be a beautiful flower composition. Here it is. You can see the finished centerpiece. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I used lilies, roses, carnations, and tulips, and of course a lot of green to fill in the empty spaces. To finish our centerpiece, we need to do one more thing. We need to make some chocolates. We don't need to go and buy them. They could be expensive, especially under Valentine's. So all we need is a bar of chocolate. I got this for 79 pence. It's 150 grams. All we need to do is to put it in the microwave and melt it. We need 1 minute and 40 seconds for this to melt properly. Once it's melted, we get a mold and we pour the chocolate in the mold. Of course, we can have a mold of different shapes. I chose one that has different shapes, included hearts, and as you see, already done this. So all you need to do, once the chocolate is melted, you pour it in the mold and you leave in the fridge for 2 hours. So here we are. I'm going to take them out of the mold. Very gently, they might break, and until you use them, you put them back into the fridge, otherwise they might melt. Once the chocolates are ready, we want to use some kebabs and put the chocolates on top of the kebabs, like this. Do it really gentle, otherwise the chocolate will break. All you need to do now is to add the kebabs in the flower composition, so that once you finish your dinner, you can actually eat your centerpiece. Before setting up the table for our Valentine's dinner with the centerpieces we have made, I want to prepare my sweet appetizer. So all I do, I take some slices of bread and I cut them into hearts. So you need to use any heart-shaped cutter. Then I'm going to use this kind of cheese, which is blue cheese with some cranberries inside. So you will see there are some reds. It has to be blue cheese because blue cheese is sour and sweet at the same time, because on top of it we're going to use chocolate. And make sure it's a room temperature, otherwise I cannot spread it on top of my hearts. If the cheese is still too hard, I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 10-20 seconds. And I'm starting to spread it on the bread. Once we have finished to spread the cheese all over the hearts, we're going to use some chocolate. The chocolate that we would use for icing any cake, and of course we need an icing set. All I want to do now is to decorate all around the hearts with my chocolate. I'm using a tip that's got this shape, so they will make the final effect really nice. So I go all around the edge of the hearts, light pressure, and this is what I want to achieve. This is how it will look like once we finish to decorate the hearts. What we want to do now is to set the table in a nice way. So the first thing we need to do is actually to work around napkins. What we can do, because we use the roses in the centerpiece, we want to make the napkins look like a rose. I take a square red napkin, I fold it in two and then I roll it. Once I finish to roll it, I fold it in two again and I tie a little bit at the end with any hairband that I have, any band that I have that matches a little bit the color. So once the napkin looks like a rose, we want to add really a little rose into it, a real one, just to make it look more real. Like this. And that it is. This is how your centerpiece will look like. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's!